You know, they say make your last one your best one, man. And you know what I'm saying? I had some dope interviews today. Shout out to everybody that then pulled up to the channel, man. I didn't have Sniper come up and talk about RBE versus Battle Academy. I had Tex come up and talk about the anniversary card for Easy to Block Captain in the Trenches. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to my dog Cuban about day one for Eminence 5. You know what I'm saying? He got some questions. He want to know why he on day one. But this was my first time interviewing this dude who I really grown in appreciation for probably over the last, I would say 18 months, man. Appreciated a lot of the work I done seen. This brother didn't battle Tay Rock. He didn't battle Chess. And some of y'all, hey, we can argue and say he won some of them battles too, man. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't showing up and just putting up these average stats, man. He put in on shows and he putting on moments. And he got another big battle coming up on day 2. Shout out to Kale, shout out OSBL. Make sure y'all go get the pay-per-view. It's going down next Saturday. This is a 2-day event, so next Saturday. But we got the one, the only SWERVO. What's good, my boy?
Yo, what's good?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling. Been a busy day, but I'm excited for this conversation, though. I'm definitely excited for this conversation because you, my friend, have a big battle coming up against Bad News. And I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail, you really kind of paid attention to it. It kind of like all the swerving kind of led to that, man. I,
Yeah,
I like this battle for a bunch of reasons, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm just coming off the gnome shit, man. Just trying to make another good battle. But one of the we gotta give credit to Bad News though, man.
Bad news,
I ain't
bro. I just
gonna
saw
lie.
bad news at politics as usual. I was right in
Yeah,
front. I saw what he did in front to Arsenal. I was in the building for that one. Yes, I was.
we gotta give credit to Bad News, man, because he definitely been like he done got himself into the realm of the top tier talk without even doing it on Smack too, man. I respect it. But
No,
now I'm
that's
excited. I'm excited. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited.
so kind of talk about your 2024. Like you said, man, you just stepped off the gnome stage, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And respect to you because you know they saying that's the first time URL they had a great event. You know what I'm saying? Top to bottom. I ain't saying you had something to do with that.
yeah. Me and franchise definitely did. We definitely did, man. We set the night off. Crowd was a little lackluster. You know, I had to hiccup in the second, but after further review, Swervo 2-1. Shout out the franchise. Shout out the franchise. Nah, it was fire. It was fire just being in events with that type of energy. Like people just see Lux versus Nitty and Jerry West versus Rock. But it's like when you got all these niggas in the building, bro, that energy different. That energy different. It's like shit changed when certain niggas walk in the building and the environment changed. I was happy to be a part of it. I was happy to be a part of it.
So coming out of that battle, what was Smack saying? What were the head people at URL saying? Are we gonna be seeing more Swervo, man?
Absolutely. Y'all gonna see me. I'm back. I'm back. 3 weeks. I'm back 3 weeks after Bad News on URL.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that. But right now, just like the thumbnail, all roads point to you versus Bad News.
Yeah, that's what we focus on right now. That's what we focus on, man. That's what we
so
focus on.
so tell me, man, how did that battle come about? What was that phone conversation from Kales? Because I'm sure she was the one that probably called you and let you know what was up, man. Talk to me.
All right, so like this been in talks for a little minute though. I'm not gonna lie. So probably after my Cortez battle, that's when it was like, all right, we need to start like, you know what I'm saying, the style clashes and get you versus people that people actually want to see. And Bad News was one of the names. It had got booked last year, but like something happened and it wasn't like no bad business or nothing. Like it was just some miscommunication. Something happened and it ain't go down. So it's been in the talks for a minute. And it's the perfect stage to have it on too, man. The biggest OSBL event. It's the perfect stage to
Okay.
have it on. So
Definitely, but Bad News get crazy in those smaller rooms. It's definitely not going to be a small room. but definitely in them smaller room. Bad News is, you know what I'm saying, he get real comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You could say the same thing for me too, though. Chess was a small room.
That's a fact. That was one of my
Chess was
favorite.
a small room. So and I show people what I do is with 600 people, with 400 to 600 people versus Cortez. So it's like we both, and I seen Bad News shake a crowd before too, not just a small room. So I don't think like neither one of us at like no disadvantage or nothing. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
So let me ask you this. With all of the talent in not only just OSBL, but just the DMV area overall,
Mm.
all that battle rap talent, is it hard to stand out? Is it hard to really get the eyes on you? Because again, you've been a name that I think everybody was really talking about, everybody was lobbying for, but 2023, like it just felt like the stars aligned, and like you said, you just kind of continued that momentum into 2024.
Yeah, nah, it's not. See, with me, and as far as with OSBL, like my name will always come up because I'm one of the foundation pieces of the new battle rap scene. So it's like you got you got different waves of it. You had the rider, the drugs. You had that wave, and then before that it was Ty Law. It was Danger Zone, Prep, and then after them it was me, She, Ace, Foot, Souffle. But I'm not gonna say I started it, but I'm definitely, well, if you want to talk OSBL, I'm one of the ones who started it. So it's not hard to get eyes on you, like because they always reference when they talk about OSBL, they always reference the foundation. So it's not necessarily hard. I would say now for the newer guys, it's easier. I'm not gonna lie, it's easier.
Okay.
I done seen newer guys come and just off the strength of of what we done produced in the past, the eyes are just on them. Like, oh, let's check this person out. SB Smoke, you got Mild Practice, you got P Black, you got Dreddy, you got all these new DMV faces, and I'll say it's easier now because we done already we put in the groundwork, and now it's just we just showing people what we did. It ain't really, but at first it was like we put in a lot of work, man. A lot of people don't give us credit. We put in a lot of work, so now I don't think it's hard to get eyes on what I do now. It's just up to what I do at this point.
Okay. Man, we live in the building with SWERVO. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of talking about 2023 going into 2024. You know, all roads lead to Bad News, man. Bad News and SWERVO. Like, I feel like it's going to be a lot of those flips. I'm excited for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of low hanging fruit far as the name flips and far as some of the things we can see. But I'm very interested to see how you're going to put this together because, you know, Bad News, high energy, heavy puncher, you high energy, a little bit of performance, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I think on this stage, I know Bad News is the name, and I know he's on the run, but I got something tells me in that room, Eminence 5, you not letting no Carolina nigga come in there and walk all over you, man.
Nah, it's we say this eminence for a reason, man. Like this is where the top OSBL names come out, man. I can't do that. We got Rock on the card. I can't. This. We got something to prove. And at this point, with the three battles, with the two battles that we got, A Ward and Loso, it's OSBL versus Bullpen. Watch out for that. We starting that up.
Okay,
We
okay.
starting
So
that
that
up.
league versus league.
We starting that up.
I'm not mad at that.
Shout
So
out to the Christians.
even if it ain't Sunday, even if it ain't.
Even if it ain't Sunday, shout out to the Christians.
No, that's super fire. Let's talk about the card a little bit though. Let me share the screen because y'all do got some bangers, and I will say,
We got some fire battles.
please go to rapgrid.com and go ahead and cop that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? We do got Cuban. I just had Cuban on the channel earlier today. You know what I'm saying? He a little mad. I'll be
Shout
he
out.
mad. He mad at Kels right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, we know real niggas know, man. Cuban is he's still one of the big dogs at OSBL. Real niggas know, man.
No, but he definitely gave you your flowers. He said, man, if anybody, he said he'd be much rather you be the logo than wordplay the minute.
Wordplay. Hey, but people listen about wordplay, right? And I don't know if you want to wait till we get to that battle or not, but I want to tell the people about wordplay.
Please do.
Yeah,
Please
yeah, yeah,
do.
yeah. So I'll wait till we get to. Oh, we doing predictions?
Yeah, let's talk about it. We can
I
holler at
bet.
the
Yeah,
car. We
yeah,
can do predictions,
yeah.
whatever
We
you
could.
want to
Yeah,
do, sir.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to day two because you know what I'm saying that's where that's where you are at, you know what I'm saying? On the first line, you know what I'm saying? This is a big card, man. You
This
got
card
Rock
is
versus
crazy.
Ace, She versus Swamp, which I know a lot of people been lobbying to see She back. I know
Yeah, they've been
I
waiting to see
have.
she back. They've been waiting to see she back.
Again, you got you versus Bad News. You got 2-on-2s galore. It's a Flare Soul and a Foots. Obviously, an anticipated 2-on-2 with A Ward and Loso. Obviously, one of the best 2-on-2s of all time, in my opinion. J2 and Bonnie got a 2-on-2 versus Vixen and K Prof or K the Poet. T Top versus Hood Life Vito. Suge versus Funeral Fame. The card is crazy. You got
Crazy,
Ryder, you got Dot, you got Northwest Tate, Emerson Kinney versus Eunice. Yeah,
crazy.
the card is
North, yeah,
crazy.
Northeast Tay, Northeast Tay. Northeast say, yeah, Northeast say it, yeah. It's a lot of bangers, man. Like I'm excited. It's see the ones I'm excited for everyone though. I love Eunice and EK though. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Okay.
I love that battle. Sheet and Swamp is the battle that I want to see. I just want to see that one. Excited for Ace and Rock. You got Fame and Suge. The 2-on-2 with Foots and Flair. Bro, it's a lot. I'm excited, man. And I'm just glad. I'm glad that like this being our biggest card and the way we doing it. And there's gonna be a lot of new people that come into OSBL. This is gonna be their first time there. And I'm glad we doing it this way. And it's a 2-day event, so you get both experiences. Like you still get the martinis experience on day one. You still get the vibe of that, and then you get the big day. So where we go all out. So yeah, it's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire.
So being one of the pillars in OSBL, um, can you just kind of talk about like what makes OSBL so special? Because that's definitely one of the platforms I actually want to fly out and actually go to an event at Martinis because I've heard so much about it. Like I've been to other platforms, I've seen other staples, but it just seems like everyone's gravitating to OSBL, everyone's gravitating to Martinis. So much so that heavy is the head that wears the crown. Kels came under a little bit of scrutiny earlier this year with I don't know if you call it misinformation, not enough information.
Yeah,
Um, when you referring like 1 rounds versus 3 rounds, but again, I think that just shows the momentum that OSBL.
expectations,
Yeah.
expectations. Like all right. So first of all, development. We so different in development. Like we that's literally all we about. Like we just not just throwing on events. Like it's so many events that Kale's done through that go unnoticed that are the reasons why you URL got a Foots, URL has a Souffle, URL has a me, a she, a Ace. Like she done through so well. I can't even say Ace because Ace kind of took off after his second battle. His developmental process was different, and she's was kind of different. But as far as out like we all about just moving forward. It's like a big family, bro. Like, and you wouldn't know until like you really around it. And
Mm-hmm.
even outside of like the event, like when we'd go get like food or something out after the event, like people done said like y'all really act like y'all knew each other for so damn long, and it's only been 5 years, four or
Really?
5 years. Yeah, it's only been for the OSBL been up for 4 years, 5 years. It's 4 or 5. I forgot. It's one of them, but it ain't been a league that long, and it came and we built this shit from the ground up, bro. Like I really wish people like listen, watch out for that KMM documentary. People going listen, y'all gonna see how this shit really was built from nothing.
Yeah.
It was at one point in time, bro. Kels just had just a roster full of rappers and no league. Like we was just league hopping. We was going to Gates of the Garden. We was going to other league, the Guardians of the Culture. The we was going to all these other different leagues, and then we just out of nowhere we like, man, Kels, you got to start a league. Like you might as well just start a league. We got enough people, you got enough respect in the DMV. Then it took off from there. It's our league is different from a lot of leagues though. Our leagues. But we still pay homage to a lot of leagues, and we not gonna act like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Before we even did this shit, we ain't like learned from a lot of other leagues too. But it still fuck them niggas. We smoke a lot of other leagues.
Yeah, and you know, it's definitely. I love the fact that we're getting some league on league matchups in 2024.
Absolutely.
It
Yeah,
just,
we not done. We are not done.
it just helps refresh. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap, like battle rap was getting kind of like, oh, we didn't see the same names, we
Yeah.
didn't see the same type of setups, and
League
now
versus league.
again with new nuances in the battle rap, man, it's definitely exciting to see.
League versus league. That's what we pushing towards now. So everybody else league, man, better watch out.
Is there a particular league that y'all got in the scope? If it was one, if a matter of fact, if it was one league that SWERVO could just press the button on right now and be like, "Hey, yeah, we setting this up for October."
So I'm about to get a nigga from bullpen. So damn, I don't even not the riot.
Okay, okay.
It's only for one person too. I want to kick next ass.
Shout out to Next. He just won the belt like
Nah,
5
shout out to
days.
him though, man. That's one of my favorite ops. Him and Trufo. Him and Trufo.
Okay,
Them two of my favorite ops, man. But the riot, absolutely.
and why Next and why True Foe, man? Why the
Trufo,
Midwest, man?
cause
Why the
listen,
Midwest, man?
nah, listen. All right, so Trufo, I'm sorry, right? And I got love for the Midwest. I got love for Trufo. It's my guy. But like, since I got introduced like to like being on the scene as a rapper in like the realm of URL, even before I even got there, like I don't know if y'all remember when he battled Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
So he always had this thing like DMV hate him. Even after that, we went to eat. He was like, "Y'all was hating on me and all," but it was all love, right? So it's like the shit just aligned. Mind you, we go. I leave the Crucible. Ultimate Madness 4. We go to Ultimate Madness 4. He battles She second round. So now I hate him again. I'm like, we trolling him, we doing promo and all this other stuff. And then all right, cool. A year later, he battles Sheed again. In Ultimate Madness 5. Same thing. Then a year after that, he battles Ace. The day
Yeah,
before Gnome, when me and she was on Gnome last year. And it just been an ongoing thing. Like we just always just been on Twitter talking back and forth. And it was just like it's inevitable though. Like that's one of them that's gonna happen. And next, I got a real story with next though. Ultimate Madness 4. We standing outside. This shit is on camera, bro. Like it's crazy how this shit happened. It's me, Next, Piranha, real name Brandon, Sheed, and True Foe. Uncle Rod asks us, he say, all right, so who y'all think is the best right here? See how like they like probably they say like people everybody say me everything whatever and they was like who y'all think all right who y'all think the weakest link out of everybody in the tournament be serious and they was like who y'all think the weakest link right here they pointed at me bro this shit is on camera And at the time, I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was one of the like because I was 2 years into rapping, bro. Like at the
Mhm.
time, it was like I was one of the I wasn't as good as them. I ain't gonna lie. At the time, but you see how like a little bit time went on. You see how shit changed
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As the game kept being played, as the
as the
game,
game kept being played. Shout out to real name Brandon, but he got me when I ain't know a lot of shit. He got me when I ain't know a lot of shit. I kick their ass now. That's why I want to kick Next ass though. But Next in particular, because shout out to Next too. He been definitely holding it down. Matter of fact, shout out to that whole UN4 class that's still around making noise, man. Cause they still been rapping their ass off. But yeah, I want to kick Next ass though for sure.
okay. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. We live in the building with SWERVO, man. You know what I'm saying? He got more bad news for bad news.
I ain't gonna have no bar like that. But it's definitely some bad news for bad news, man.
No, I'm super excited about that battle. I guess when you think about that bad news battle, what does that battle represent for you? Like you said, you've battled, you just coming off a known. You battle names like Chess, you battle names like Rock. But again, getting a name like Bad News, who me and you can both attest to his work ethic, his ability to elevate his name off of URL. Um, what does it mean to have a name like that at this time in your career?
It's perfect. I feel like this is a perfect time. I feel like it's not like if it would have been like if it would have been earlier, let's say like before I battled Cortez, Rock and shit, it'd have been like, you know what I'm saying, it's me getting a shot. Now it's like, nah, this a matchup that people want to see. Like this could be good. So I feel like it's perfect. It's at the perfect time.
Is there anything, what is the one thing that Bad News, when you think of Bad News, that you know you have to prepare for the most?
Energy, high energy, high energy,
No, that's
high
a fact.
energy.
it it,
He
it, it don't matter who he battled. That
it don't yeah it don't matter who he battle. It don't matter what he's saying, bro. His energy is high, bro. Like, and that's what I fuck with that though. I fuck with that though. At all times, it's like his conviction, his believability. It's like what he's saying. He don't give a fuck what nobody's saying, but what he's saying is the best shit in the world, and that's literally how he present it. That's how he present it. Right, high energy. But I feed off of that though. I feed off of that. I feed off of that.
what can so I guess what have you learned in your career that's definitely gonna make you um prepared as you can be for this battle against Bad News? Because I do think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on y'all to perform well in this battle, because I think that y'all could possibly have one of the better battles of the year.
Yeah,
I think far as talent wise, where y'all are at in y'all career, this type of platform, because everybody is gonna be watching this card for sure. I think this is one of them ones that if y'all do what y'all supposed to do at the end of the year, we're gonna be talking about this as one of them battles.
yeah. I I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I like it's not nothing that I necessarily learn. It's just me sharpening up a lot of stuff that I know. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, not even to say like I just be half assing this shit, bro. It's like I haven't went 100% in this shit yet. Like
Yes.
I got a real procrastination problem, and it's like,
What's up
and
with
it,
you
and
and
I
you
be so
DMV niggas, man? A lot of you DMV be like, hey man, I gotta be like a week, 2 week before the battle, man. Is it just the time, that the pressure that you know you gotta get it done, that helps you prepare? What is it?
nice. It's with me personally, my
Yeah.
whole life, bro. Like, if it's school, sports, like, cause I played a bunch of sports, and it's just like I was just procrastinating on everything, procrastinating on working out, procrastinating on doing schoolwork, like everything. Like, I don't know, is I don't know if it's lazy, but now that I'm an adult, now I got other responsibilities, and I'm procrastinating. That shit don't go together a lot of the times, bro. And it's like I wanna, I this not like this isn't. this I've never been 100% into this shit. Like I've never just been a battle rapper. Not saying that I'm not knocking anybody that can do that, because I wish I could do that. I really wish I could just, you know what I'm saying. But I've never been 100% into it. But it's like this year, and I've been sitting and just thinking. I've been getting more and more in tune with it, and trying to sharpen up different shit, bro. So it's like I care more about the shit now. I can say that.
Okay,
And
that's
the
fine.
last time I felt like this, I battled Cortez. It's the
Huh.
last time I felt like this. Listen,
All right,
I
bad
swear to
news.
God, I battled Cortez the last time I felt like this. I remember. I was
No,
just happy to be rapping again.
and you definitely did your numbers in that battle, and that battle kind of propelled you throughout your 2023, gave you the launching pad to get somebody like Tay. Right, then you come back with somebody like Chess, and then you do get the URL, the known battle against franchise. Um, so and then again, after this bad news, I guess the question is, if you do your numbers, are you one of those people that takes one battle at a time, or do you go ahead and book ahead? Because I know it's some battlers that are, with a matchup like bad news, they want to see how that result happens, and then they make their decision from that.
Nah, at this point, like where I'm at this point, it's like I know I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I'm working for. Um, like as far as just talking behind the scenes to, you know what I'm saying, to my manager and to just URL staff, I understand the plan. Like I get what, you know what I'm saying, what they try to do. So we got stuff lined up. So it's like it's not like now it's just a point like I see what's ahead of me. I just gotta get it done. It's like a checklist at this point for real. So I'm just taking it one at a time.
Okay,
I just had like I because I only had two battles this year so far, and that's due to other reasons. But I've been booked since January on URL twice, so but that's just due to other reasons.
okay. So how many times are you looking to battle for the rest of the year, if you can't?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. At least four. At least four.
That's fine.
Yeah,
No,
at least four.
is champion of the year something that y'all that's talked about a lot amongst the battlers?
Yeah.
And I guess, and what is like what goes into your when you start your year in January? Is that where you want to be in December? Is the goal every year to be in that conversation?
Um, it depends. Last year was because the way it started.
Mhm.
I battled Cortez in January, and I got off to a hot start, and it was
Yes, you
like,
did, sir.
oh yeah, it was like, all right, I gotta go now. But then that my 2023 would have been better, but I was supposed to be on outside too. Remember, I didn't battle again till Nome after Cortez. I didn't battle
Okay,
again till Nome, and then I battled Chess. But I was supposed to be on outside too with first battle Jerry West and Nitty and Souffle. I was supposed to be on that too, but something happened and I was just sitting. It was, but nah. This year, nah. I ain't really think about it. Last year, I think I think I was like top 20 male battler or something,
mhm.
2023. And but as
I
far as
remember you told.
the champion list, I don't even know if they said my name on the champion list. I don't know.
Well, you was definitely one of them ones that I felt like had a standout 2023.
Yeah,
Um, Especially because again, like being from the Midwest, like I'm used to certain names and certain performances. So when you got that Cortez battle and I saw what you did in the Cortez battle, it was like, oh shit, like the DMV got one. Who the hell is Swervo? Like you know what I'm saying? It was one thing to do what you do in the Ultimate Madness tournaments, but those things is kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be having
yeah.
all the prep, things can go wrong, not get your best performances, but like a name like Cortez, which is not a slouch. I know people be trying to, they say what they want to say about Cortez. I got a lot of respect for Cortez and what he's done in his career.
Fact is, and it's like a, a lot of people haven't. Like I can't think of three people who beat Cortez the way I did. Like that shit just doesn't happen a lot. Like people try to make it seem like, oh, it's just Cortez, but it's like Cortez he has a couple classic battles.
No, that's a super fact.
Like he Cortez, he was respected. He's a legend for real. Like if you want to think, like talk about it, like as far as with, you ain't gotta equate skill or how you feel about how good he is to a lot of people knowing him, man. There's people who don't even watch battle rap who know who the hell Cortez is. Like he's somebody for a reason, and you can't take that away from him. So that's why it was a personal achievement for me. Like I felt good about it because that's like, all right, this somebody I've been watching since I was in middle school for real. Yeah.
No, it's super fire, man. Congratulations to you. Salute to you, man. So again, you say you got obviously you got your plate in 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, after the bad news battle that's coming up. Actually, let's go back and talk about the day one of the Eminence 5 card, because I know you probably are a lot more familiar with some of them names on that card, and I'll definitely
Yeah.
be sure that we highlight them as well. So let me pull up. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thumbs up the video. Go ahead and pull up this next joint. Window. Where's day one at? Oh, 5 day 1. Bet. All right, there we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I can't see on the you gotta
So
read the names out.
all right, I got you. So we got Tanner versus Beer Van. Beer Van?
Tanner versus Bear Van. Yeah, all right. So I don't know exactly where Bear Van from. I know Tanner from the Midwest.
Yeah, Tanner from Indianapolis.
Yeah.
He
He
from
from
where
Yeah, he from the Midwest.
yeah.
I seen both of them work. That should be a good battle. I can't really call that one. I seen both of them work before though. That should be a good battle.
I seen Tanner work. He had a battle on TOS, and but he had a better battle on RBE Brick versus Intake. He had a good showing there. So I'm excited to see what he does again. The next one is Deuce versus Martin Luther Lean.
Shout out both of them. I know both of them. Deuce, he from DC, uptown. Martin Luther Lean. I think Martin Luther Lean from North Carolina, I think. But yeah, I know both of them. I got Deuce. Shout out Martin Luther Lean though, but Deuce at OSVL, I don't know. He might kick his ass. And I gotta talk shit to Martin Luther Lean too, cause he always talking shit. He might kick his ass.
Okay, okay. So
But it should be a good battle though. It should be a good battle.
next one is XY versus Deontay LS.
That's a good battle. Them they two like newer names that been around the OSBL. XY. I can't really call that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like a lot of these dudes. I only seen like one or two battles from them. Like maybe one,
And
two
you
battles.
you got more information on them than I do. But
Yeah,
again, I was
yeah.
just talking to Cuban. It's like I like cards like this where I don't know a lot of other battlers, because at
Yeah,
that point in time it eliminates all biasness. I'm literally looking
yeah.
for who got the
You
hottest.
just looking, yeah, yeah. You don't have no expectations. You just watching. Yeah, these you gonna see. Listen, these it's they be shaking the rooms and these type of cards we be throwing too, man. Like it be the same result a lot of the times. Like people have fun. So, but nah, XY Deontay LS. I think XY from Chicago. Deontay LS. He from Richmond. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon me if I got that wrong, but I think he from Richmond. Yeah, that should be a fire battle. From what I seen from both of them, they both of them fire. Both of
Okay.
them fire.
And then we got Dreddy versus Rory Lauren.
Shout out Dreddy. That's Dreddy, my guy. That's he from my side of town, Landover, Maryland. Uh, Rory. I seen some. I no, I actually seen a couple of Rory battles. I seen Rory. I seen Rory go crazy before. I got Dreddy though, man. Dreddy wanted I mentioned his name earlier. He wanted like the newer classes of OSBL. One of the newer dudes OSBL that's like making noise.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out. I got Dreddy though.
You got Ace Boom versus Rod.
Ace, shout out Ace Boom, and shout out Rod too. I got Ace Boom though. My guy, I got Ace Boom.
Okay. SBE Smoke versus Kai.
Mm. Kai, you know who Kai is?
I know who Kai
Yeah,
is.
you know
I
who Kai
absolutely
is.
know who Kai
Oh
is.
look, yeah, you know Kai. Do you know who SB Smoke is though?
I think I seen like maybe like one or two battles. I'm not familiar as I am
Bro,
him
listen.
that I am
After
with
this, go
Kai.
watch him. You might like him. He got one of them on orthodox style. He done battled me. He done battled she. He done battled O Red.
Okay.
Yeah. He got a.
Got
Just
some
go look at
names. I'm
his
gonna have to
OS.
go check them out. He
Nah,
got some
yeah. He
names.
just go look at his OSBL battles. But this battle fire, bro. This battle fire. And shout out to SB Smoke too, because he got the Crucible that same weekend. URL Crucible that same weekend.
Busy
Shout out to
man.
him. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Smoke.
Okay.
Kai fire though, man.
I definitely gotta watch
Bro.
him. If you're gonna go with Smoke over Kai, I
Yeah,
definitely gotta watch him.
I
I
Kai,
gotta get into him.
hey man. I'm gonna go Smoke with the edge. Kai fire though, man. Kai fire. I
Kai
battled Kai in
definitely.
the spaces. Kai was my first space battle.
Okay. Shout out Kai. We got Villa versus Truth Watson.
Fire battle. I don't know
I
if y'all
think it's
know. I
crazy.
don't. I don't. You know who Villa is?
I've seen Villa before, and I definitely know who Truth Watson is.
Listen. I listen. That battle is gonna them both of the homies, man. Villa been gone for a while. Like we I like we like everybody been missing him for real. And it's like Villa is one of the when I say one of the foundation members, Villa's one of the foundation members. Yeah. He's one of the pillars here. So it's like he's coming back, and then Truth Watson is newly mob. So
Oh,
it's
he just
like
got the Letterman jacket. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's like it's like his initiation. It's his initiation. That's whoo, it's gonna be a good one. I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I can't call that one. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
Okay, and then we got shout out to Capo and 6'8", you know what I'm saying? Impromptu face off on the channel last week.
Yeah,
Um
that's a tall ass battle.
that's why I told him the tallest battle in battle rap history. It gotta
Yeah,
be.
that's a tall ass battle. All they need is Remedy Loco to host it. That's a tall ass battle. Yeah, I 6'8", my guy, man. I think it's gonna be a good battle though. I think a lot of people sleeping on 6'8" though. You know what I'm saying? Because all this stuff going on with the RB stuff, and I feel like a lot of people sleeping on him. I feel like he's gonna shock a lot of people. But I do expect Capo to beat Capo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be saying he don't be rapping for real. Capo be saying shit though. Like
I
he
feel like
that
Capo
nigga.
nice.
Yeah. Capo nice. He nice. He nice. So I I'm gonna go with Capo with the slight edge because it's one round. I'm gonna go with Capo with the slight edge.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And then we got you know what I'm saying, the headliner for day one. The belt is on the line. You know what I'm saying? My dog is mad that he did not, you know what I'm saying? He said all his friends graduated and he got left behind on day one. He said all his friends is going to DC and he's stuck in martinis. He want to know why. Cuban versus Wordplay the Menace.
Listen, man, this battle's about to be fire, right? So it's three, right?
Yeah.
All right, so So I don't know. I'm asking you that, and this is my league. That's crazy. So this battle's about to be fire. What I wanted to say about wordplay early in this, right? So wordplay got the logo name because of the work that he put in. Like he really, it was at a time where it's like I went to URL, she went to URL, and we just had a lot of new like people on the roster. We really had nobody to go to the next level, and he literally kept like OSBL, like he doing surprise battles. He battling every other week. He doing this. He going out of town, making his name. Like he represent for OSBL. It's just like we made him the logo. Like as far as like, bro, because this is like the OSBL standard for real. Like he take this shit like he this shit like a religion to him, bro. And his slogan is nobody in battle rap wanted more than I needed.
That's
And like
fire.
he take like he pride himself on that. And I commend him for his hard work. And he gets crazy, man. He don't never disappoint. But it's Cuban, man.
Cuban not playing with.
It's Cuban, bro. Like wordplay, my guy, right? I tell him all the time, like you just gotta find a way to get over the elites. Like you at like he's at like a place where it's like if you not necessarily one of the people who done made it to the next level or the highest level of battle rap, you gonna struggle with wordplay. Like you gonna struggle with. But it's like when he stand in front of this, like all right, yeah, they tend to get him. They most times they get him. And I expect Cuban to like Cuban is amazing, man. Cuban amazing to me. Cuban amazing to me, and I expect him to. I got Cuban 2-1, man. A great ass battle though. A great ass battle.
No, that battle definitely gonna be fire, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We got a 2-day event. You know what I mean? Shout out OSBL. Go get the tickets if you pulling up. I think it's only like 30 at the door. No, it might even be 20 at the door. Hold on, I might be lying. Tickets is 20 right now, 30 at the
Uh,
door. You can cash app Kels. You know what I'm saying? She'll get you right. Day one
yeah.
at Martinis, and then day two they are going over. They are going to DC, man.
No, you get me?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. My.
bro. No, shout out. I told you, bro. I told you I was working today. I told you I was working today, man. When anytime I got a little opportunity to really get, you know what I'm saying, do some interviews, do some good quality content. I got like 2, 3 jobs. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Family, man, you know what I'm saying? I be booked and busy, man. Shout out to Mama Ward in the chat. Mama Ward, I will say this. We definitely talked about a very anticipated 2-on-2 going down on day 2. Go get the pay-per-view if you did not know.
No, my fault. Yeah, my fault. I got
No,
called, bro. My
oh man,
fault.
I already know how it go, man. I was just saluting Mama Ward in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Friend of the show. Her boy is gonna be on the card as well in one of the more anticipated
Shout
two
out to
on
Mama
two.
Ward, man. Shout out to Mama Ward. Shout out to
No,
Mama
absolutely.
Ward, man.
Let's talk about that 2-on-2 real quick. What do you think we can expect from the 2-on-2 up from Foots and Flair Soul?
It's about to be amazing. It's about to be amazing. Fuss and Fled they're like one person. Like they've been like they really came up together. Like they one person. It's about to be amazing. On both sides though, man. It's about to be amazing on both
Oh,
sides.
we know Loso and Ward don't play.
Yeah, they get crazy. They get crazy.
Anytime they can get on a 2-on-2 together, you already know the numbers
Yeah,
is going up.
yeah, they get crazy. But I expect Fuss and Flair to wild out though. I expect them to wild out. I think that's gonna be like the most entertaining battle. Like
I can,
it's gonna be a lot of different components in that, and like that's gonna be the most entertaining battle. That's gonna be fire.
no, yeah, Mama Ward giving them their flowers. She said they think like Loso and Ward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're super creative.
No, it's definitely gonna be a good joint. Look, before we
It's
get on
just
out
not. It's just not as Christian like.
of here, you had to you might have to repent come Sunday morning, man.
Yeah.
You might have to repent come Sunday morning, man. Let me ask you this: have you taught the Ace about battling rock? And if you have, what advice have you given him?
um, it's not really no advice I could give him though, man. Like,
I don't. I mean, I don't
yeah,
know.
it's he shit. When I battle rock, he gave me advice. Like he gave me advice on what I should do. Like it's not no you just it's no like it's no advice in battling rock. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's the same thing every time. It's high level rapping, high level energy, everything that you want in a battle rapper. It don't matter what you get, any advice you give to somebody. Rock is gonna do what you do. The advice is as far as with what you do, as far as with yourself. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like, you know what I'm saying, say we done talked about like how, you know what I'm saying, he may approach the battle or whatever, but we definitely like he know how to approach the battle.
Oh yeah,
And then
no.
it's the homie. It's like it's not no, you know what I'm saying, it's not it's still he going in there to go crazy, but it's still the homie. So it's like they going in there to kill each other though. They know what they both gotta do. We know what Rock gonna do. Ace know what he gotta do.
No, definitely looking forward to that battle. Definitely looking forward to this card. Again, this is a 2-day card. Please go get the tickets. It's $20 right now. It'll be $30 at the door. If you can't be in the venue, be like me. Go get the PPV, and you gonna have a good time, man. You gonna have a good time, man. Let me ask you this before we get you up out of here, man. OSBL. When you start thinking about the hierarchy of battle rap, and you start thinking about the top leagues in battle rap, like you said, for to be only around 4 or 5 years and to see the amount of momentum, and the amount of talent that has come out of OSBL, what do you feel like is the future? You being one of those pillar pieces. What do you see in as the future for OSBL?
It's gonna continue to just expand. Like it's a lot more we still got in store. Like we still ain't even really necessarily started traveling yet.
Yeah, y'all ain't came to the Midwest yet.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be there. I
You know what
promise
I'm
you,
saying?
we'll
Come on,
be there. We'll
come
be
see
there.
about us, man. Come see about us, man.
We'll be there. We'll be there. I promise you, we'll be there for sure. We'll be there. Yeah, we ain't even like it's gonna get better. This really just the start. This the start as far as y'all seeing it. We've been putting in the work. This shit is like it's been a lot for us, but this is just the start from where y'all seeing it, and it's only gonna get better. So yeah, it's I don't necessarily specifically like know exactly what's gonna happen, but yeah, this gonna when it's all said and done, it's gonna be one of the leagues like it's the best DMV league ever. If you want to be honest, when it's all said and done.
Fire, fire, fire. So, like you said, you got bad news coming up next Saturday. Again, crazy battle. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a plate coming up with URL a few weeks after that. What you got anything else locked in that you can
Um,
talk about?
just talks of other different cards coming up.
Okay.
Other different stuff URL doing. It's just it's a bunch of talks right now, but as far as contract wise, I'm locked in just two battles right now.
Okay. Now, do you have any music? Do you do music or anything? You got a
Nah,
clothing brand? You got what's Swervo doing out here that we can talk about?
nothing. I like I would listen outside of this. I'm just nothing that I could promote for real.
Got you.
Yeah, I ain't like I don't. Nah, just follow me, man. Follow me on Instagram at 450 Swerve 450 Swerve with no E. Follow me on Twitter __ Swerve with two O's. That's about it.
All right, Swerve, man. Well, I definitely appreciate the opportunity to interview and talk to you. Tell Kels I said thank you so much for bringing us over all this talent to talk
Appreciate you.
about the card, talk about, you know what I'm saying, what the last few months have been and what we can look forward to for 2024 with you, Swerve. Good luck, bad news. Eminence 5 going down next Saturday. We appreciate you, Swerve.
Appreciate you.
Bro, and that is the show. When I have done 1, 2, 3, 4 interviews, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that if you just now pulled up, make sure you go back and watch some of the playbacks. I'm gonna tell you right now, Riggs and Tex got a crazy face off. Riggs immediately asked for the link, and it got real spicy. I'm not gonna hold you, but shout out to everybody that I interviewed. Sniper starting today talking about RBE versus Battle Academy. Then we had the Tex interview that ended up being a face off between him and Riggs that ended off with a Riggs interview. And then we just had Cuban talk about day one of Eminence 5. And then we just got done with Swerve, man. Shout out Kels, shout out Wayne, shout out Easy the Black Captain, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all of those platforms, shout out all those battle rappers, man. I appreciate y'all so much, whether you be a day one or brand new. Y'all done seen me in like 3 different settings, man. So you know I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is my people's house, though. This is my parents' house. But shout out to everybody in St. Louis, man. Unfortunately, I was gonna make a surprise appearance this Saturday for the Drop the Ruler and Merlot card that's going down in St. Louis. I was gonna make a surprise appearance for that, but unfortunately, my I had someone in my family get sick and actually get COVID, so I actually had to make a trip. I gotta get back home. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody in the chat. Again, thumbs up the video on your way out. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. Go back, watch the old stuff. Make sure that you anticipated for the new stuff. We got upcoming interviews. I can tell you right now with Dre Majesty, J2, Dot, Easy the Block Captain, Marvelous, LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? We working, man. We working, man. But we ain't getting nowhere without y'all, man. So I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have a blessed 4th of July. I hope y'all have a good time, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. That way you notify each and every time that I go live. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk, man. Shout out to all the cards that we talked about today, the leagues, the battle owners, everything in between. Shout out to supporters. Shout out to the culture, man. This is really one of them ones, man. It was a really good day for me. A really good day for the channel. So I appreciate y'all, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here. Appreciate y'all.